B-Marsh Boxing, what's happening, world? I'm back at it with the post-fight review. Katie Taylor, undisputed lightweight champion of the world, versus Katie Hahn, former world titleist at featherweight, I believe. Coming up to face Katie Taylor, and Jennifer Hahn used her jab pretty well, you know, but unfortunately, that looked like the only dimensions of her game that she had any success with tonight. Katie Taylor was getting on the inside, laying off fast combinations, pivoting out of danger. You know what I'm saying? She was throwing the left hook, also one twos and the right hook. You know what I'm saying? Behind it, or the one two with the left hook. Katie Taylor, I think the hand speed and the willingness to stand in the pocket and throw punches and bunches and get out of dodge was her successful point for her tonight. Jennifer Hand used the jab, but she was getting jabbed up as well. You know what I mean? And the midway through the fight, her eye was starting to swell up. Both eyes, as a matter of fact. You know what I mean? And even in round 8, she gets dropped with a combination of like a three-punch combination. Only looked like one of the punches landed, and it was a straight right hand lead, and then a left hook, and then a straight right behind it. But it was a first right hook that put this girl Jennifer Hand on her ass in the 8th round. I mean, she tried to say it was a slip. I thought it was clean punches, really and truly, nothing more, nothing less. So Katie Taylor, I had her winning this fight pretty wide. Competitive fight though, regardless if the scorecards were wide. Very competitive fight. We have D message. Why I don't know. I guess he doesn't want me to answer who won the fight. It is what it is. But Jennifer, Katie Taylor, continues to impress. Some I've heard the commentary today. That's why I don't usually listen to the Zone's commentary. They said she's the greatest woman fighter of all time. I gotta disagree. I don't even think she's the best pound for pound fighter at the moment right now in boxing. You know, the girl from Norway via Colombia. What's her name? She took a loss to Jennifer McCaskill for the undisputed straps at welterweight. No, is it Lucia Bryker? But I gotta get up to women like Clarissa Shields. Now I know a lot of people don't like Clarissa Shields, and we know why. It's because of the color of her skin, nothing more, nothing less. You know what I'm saying? Because really and truly, she hasn't done anything in the sport to offend anybody. Now they had an incident with her family member who did something foul to an elderly statesman in the game, Mr. James Ali Bashir, sucker punching him. But really and truly, that was not on Clarissa Shields. And it's the kind of world we live in. You know what I mean? People want to blame Clarissa Shields probably because they don't like her. They don't like black women. People got their own issues. But I rate more, what's her name, Clarissa Shields, because she's won world titles in numerous weight classes and unified. From what I know, Katie Taylor, yes, she's undisputed at 135, but that's it. She hasn't won titles in many different weight classes. And to me, that's what I consider pound for pound. Moving up in weight classes, grabbing belts, unifying, and fighting the best of the best, you know what I mean? But Katie Taylor's a very good fighter, I wouldn't have any problem with some people saying she's the second best pound for pound. But we shall see. They asked her today if she's is willing to drop her straps to go up to apparently there's a tournament at 140 pounds. And of course, just Jessica McCaskill being the undisputed welterweight champion. Now, I'm not saying that Katie Taylor has to jump 2 weight classes to go fight McCaskill. She can if she wants to. It's not like it ain't been done in boxing before. But if she's cleaned out her division at 135, which is all well and great, I don't see any reason why she shouldn't compete in the 140-pound women's tournament for all the straps. I don't know if it's for all the straps or one of the straps. That's just what I heard on the post-fight commentary. But nevertheless, it was a good performance by Katie Taylor, especially dropping Jennifer Hand. I got to give her credit for that. Jennifer Hand, it comes from a boxing family. She has a brother, I believe it's Brandon Hand. No, if I'm not, or somebody Hand. They have some. like Korean or Asian in they lineage, family lineage. He's a guy who fought at least last I remember last seeing him, he fought Jalen Love. So Jennifer Han, she did her best, but she's fighting in a hostile environment in Leeds, UK. In order for her to get them straps, she had to win a wide decision or get a knockout, and she possibly would just get a draw. And that's the truth of the matter. I mean, when you go to somebody's backyard, you got to beat them convincingly. So yes, indeed. B Marsh Boxley, your thoughts and comments. Let me know what y'all thought about Katie Taylor defending her undisputed title, still remains undefeated. And what's next for her? I want to see her do. All right, I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm gone. One.